Disclaimer, if you are triggered by divination, astrology, tarot, and worldly discussions, this channel is not for you. Please enjoy.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another trending topic reading. So this is going to be a reloaded reading. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Bianca and welcome to Wisdom and Light, where we do trending topic readings like this one. We do horoscope readings, pick a card readings, and whatever that's going on in the cosmos. Thank you so much for tuning in and for stopping on by. And if you are an oldie but goodie of this channel, you're an OG of this channel and you've been here maybe last week or from the beginning, thank you so much for being here and for showing so much love for these readings. So I thought to myself, because my Little Mermaid doll just came in the mail, yes, I bought myself a Little Mermaid doll to honor my inner child, and that's been the theme for me as of lately, to honor my childhood self. I bought myself a doll because growing up, I loved having Barbie dolls and just collecting them and doing their hairs and playing with them. And let me just say, before I jump into all of the tea and all of the stuff that's been going on with people really wanting DDG and Halle to break up, I don't know, child. I have to just share with you guys this doll. So before I get into it, it's probably really huge for the camera to catch it, but look at my doll. Look at my doll. Okay, so I showed you guys the doll. I just need to say this because I'm looking at the doll right now. I am so proud of Halle. And I already know that I'm probably going to be in shambles crying in the movie theaters when I watch this, because to know me is to know that I love The Little Mermaid. Grew up watching it. So again, this is just such a big deal. And I know there's been a lot of controversy around Halle playing the role, but I'm honestly super excited and I'm so happy, and her voice is so beautiful. I can't wait. That being said, I know it's going to be amazing, and let's get into why we're doing this reading now. The last time I did a reading on these two, which I took the video down because there was a lot of drama circulating them, and there were things being said in regards to he could be playing games and just what everyone has gone through in their love life at one point in their life. And that's just the ups and downs that relationships can bring. I did a reading on it, right? And a lot of people loved the reading, but then I was getting a whole bunch of messages from DDG's fans saying, oh, none of this is true. Take down the video because they're going to witch hunt you and all la la la. And granted, a lot of them meant well. And because I just was getting annoyed and I wasn't that invested, I said, you know what, I'm deleting this shit and I'm not going to read on them. Done. So when more drama came out with that whole Ruby Rose situation, because I believe him and DDG used to date, people asked me to do a reading, and I still didn't do a reading on it because, again, I'm like, nah, I don't want to waste my time coming on here, and it's a whole bunch of pranks and it's a whole bunch of he say she say. I don't have that type of time. Okay, outside of doing these readings for you guys, I have clients. I have work outside of this. I caregive for a family member. I ain't got that type of time. I don't. But I do want to do a reading on the energy that's surrounding them, because a lot of people said that they broke up and people believe that they did, and then it came out that they didn't. So I just want to see what is energy surrounding them, what they can look forward to, and messages from the divine. So now that I've gotten that out the way, let's get started. I'm shuffling the cards. I have all of my ocean crystals here. I have my Yemaya candle, because I always light a Yemaya candle every other week, or when I'm called to. Let this airplane fly by. What is the energy surrounding Halle and DDG? By the way, I don't really like reading for other YouTubers on my channel, but he is dating Halle Bailey, and a lot of people were hitting me up. So we're going to do a reading on it really quick. We have the Eight of Cups reverse. I wanna be one of people. I wanna Wanna see him dancing, walking around on us. Flipping your face, you won't get too far. Okay, King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Show me the energy surrounding them. We have the Two of Cups. No, Two of Swords reverse, excuse me. Two of Swords. Six of Swords. The High Priestess reverse. I want to see if there's any truth behind these rumors. Because again, a lot of people are saying this. And they came out, or at least he came out saying it's not true. Five of Cups reverse. You know, it's funny because when I did a reading on this the last time, if you guys saw that reading, I took it down so I don't have it to re-upload. But when I did a reading on this in the past, the same energy that I saw in that reading is the same energy that's being presented here. What I want to say in regards to these two is that there is a lot of respect here. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of also growing pains here too. And of course there's growing pains here because they're very young. And right now, this season, this time is for Halle, and all of the accolades that she's going to be getting is well deserved. I said this about a year or two ago when I did Chloe and Halle's reading together. And I said that Halle is going to have a beautiful year. I said something in the realms of, we know that right now Chloe's getting the attention, but Halle's going to have her season as well, and it's going to be amazing. So everything comes in full circle. There's a lot of things are getting more serious. What was supposed to be lighthearted and first love and the butterflies that can bring and that feeling of I love you and you love me, it's starting to change because, again, there's a lot expected of either Halle or DDG, but I'm going to say there's a lot expected of Halle. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, well, why hasn't DDG been with her at the events that she's been going to promote the movie? From what I'm gathering here, it was more of a business decision because, again, the attention needs to be on her, not the controversy that surrounded them when all of that drama was going on. I'm sure if all of that BS didn't happen, right, whether it was true or not, I'm not here to break that down. I'm sure, of course, yeah, go with her. It will look good. It will be good publicity. But that was a lot of bad press. And being that she's now a Disney star, you have to hold yourself to a certain standard. And mind you, even the Disney princesses that work at Disney World, if you research the workers that work at Disney World that dress up as Princess Tiana, Snow White, Princess Aurora, Cinderella, it's very strict. They can't do certain things. They have to be a certain weight. They have to smile even though they're in a bad mood. They have to really put on the persona that they are this Disney princess. So if normal people that have a job of being a Disney princess at Disney World has a strict regimen of this is how you need to be, you can only imagine how Halle needs to conduct herself. And because I have to be honest, I know, a lot of fans are here, but I have to be honest, because DDG in a way placed her in an unnecessary situation, that pressure from Disney slammed on her. This is why you guys have not been seeing him being a part of these red carpet events that she has to go to promote the movie, and because she has an obligation to be there. Okay? I can say that is why I was disappointed in the beginning, because I'm like, this is a big deal. Why would you even prank or do anything around this time when this is not the time to be doing all of that? And granted, I'm a Capricorn. I'm a very serious person, so If people are like, oh, it's just a joke, it's not that serious, it's not what he meant, I understand that, but I have always been a serious person. I don't like jokes and games, so I'm never going to be that person that's going to be like, oh yeah, it was just a joke. No, don't play with my money, don't play with my image, don't play with me. Do not play with me, because if I'm in a environment and we're laughing and kikiing, then that's fine. But when it comes to my work and don't play with me. Which is why I couldn't stand behind it at the time, joke or no joke. Couldn't stand behind it. But the backlash of that is now is creating this thing of, oh, they broke up because he's not with her. Oh, she's taking pictures with the co-star of the movie and they look better together. Now, we have King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, again, is Halle, being that she's an Aries zodiac sign, and the Queen of Wands is an Aries card. We also have Two of Swords reverse. We have the Six of Swords, and then we have the High Priestess reverse, and then we have the Five of Cups. If, God forbid, that they broke up, they will not make it public until the promotion and all of the praises for Halle simmers down. Because again, they do not want any attention on her love life. They want the attention to solely be on her promoting this movie and receiving her flowers. That's what they want this to be. Disney does not play those type of games. They don't. If anything is announced, it's going to be after the hype of this movie simmers down a little bit. But I have a feeling that it's going to be highly praised. This movie's going to do very, very well. So we may not even hear about a sad breakup or anything going on, because they're going to do their best to say, you know what, let's not bring it up. Let's not talk about it. And I can respect this, because even in this reading, you can feel the respect here. It's more so of, I want you to win and I love you and I care for you. But if we're dealing with this, I don't want people to talk about it, or I don't want people to know about it. You just need to shine right now. And when the time comes, the time will come. So something is coming. News or information is going to be coming out. Now, remember, they're young. Will they be able to repair it? Of course they can. As a matter of fact, I say all of this not in the sense of, yeah, they're going to break up. It's just more so of something can be announced of, we want to be more private, or we're taking a step back. So we may hear something about, that's why we're not following each other, or that's why it's like this, that's why it's like that. But could they get back together if, let's say, they did break up? Yes. Because the vibe here, Six of Swords, the High Priestess reverse, the Five of Cups. Again, a lot of these, there's a lot of transitional energy here of moving forward, but doing it quietly. Now, could they work it out? Page of Pentacles, the Moon reverse, and then we have the Eight of Wands reverse, followed by the Four of Cups. They're going to keep their relationship extremely private. The Devil card reverse. DDG has a lot of distractions around him. And it's just going to be about, are you going to fight for her? Are you going to fight for this? Are you going to make the right decisions going forward? Or is the fame and the expectations and the pressures of the world going to tear you guys apart? And this is why I say time will tell. And even if there's some distance here because work is getting in the way, expectations is getting in the way, this doesn't really feel like they had a... If there's a separation here, from what I'm picking up on, it doesn't feel like it was a nasty big blowout. It feels like, I can't do this because of this, or these are my obligations and I can't show up with you with this. So that's just going to create hurt feelings, and maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm the problem. I want you to shine. I want you to be happy. So I would say that DDG is coming from a genuine place. And I'm very fair. In the past, I didn't like all that pranking shit. Yeah, listen, I'm a serious person. If you're into pranking, that's fine. I'm just a serious person. Like, it's just never going to rock with me ever, period. That's just going to be my point of view. But I can respect that there's a lot of love here and there's a lot of respect here. And I keep saying that, but I need to make that loud and clear. But has he done things that was a little corny, a little bit, what the hell? Has he done things where it's just kind of like, really? Yes, he has. But he's young, and so is she. And all of us have made some choices in our love life, and we learn from them. I'm just going to recognize everything for what it is. And this also gives me a feeling of, let's say they did separate. Somehow, some way they will find each other again. Somehow, some way they will be in each other's good graces again, because they do have a good dynamic. I just feel that Hollywood, people, the world, everyone is trying to like tear them apart. So the less that they speak on their relationship to the public, the better. And I know that I keep hearing intuitively, don't respond. There's something going on with, if you keep responding, you're going to put a different narrative. So again, this pressure of being with Halle, this pressure of Disney, this pressure of everything that's going on right now is what's creating this tension that I'm picking up on. But can it be salvaged? Yes. Can they work it through? Yes. Can they separate and then find themselves back together again? Yes, they can. It's just feeling like everything that's going on right now, all of this, the word that I keep hearing is, I keep hearing like crushing, and you're trying to get this weight off of you. It's not a time for love and relationships and bliss. They had that already. Now they're getting into the big leagues. They're getting into like grown folk stuff. It was fun. It felt like high school. It felt like a teenage love affair, even though they're not teenagers, but it felt refreshing. Now it feels serious. Now, another thing that I'm also picking up is, because of all of this success, they have to be careful of other people getting in their ear, specifically DDG. He has to be careful of that. He has to be careful of that. He has to remember what he stands for and the connection that they hold dear to each other. And I'm talking about when men just kind of chill and they're all in like the locker room and they're just having like, when men are talking shit. Even though he acts like he doesn't take things to heart, he does. And he's better off speaking to an elder, like a grown-ass man, than his peers that are just going to misguide him and give him terrible advice. Okay? So guys, it feels like they're going through the hard part of relationships and what success can do and how it can kind of shift and move things around and make things uncomfortable. Okay? So I want to see what is to come. And plus, there's going to be a lot of traveling for Halle. I see her traveling a lot. Feels long distance. It's just, there's distance here. There's separation. I want to say that if there is a breakup or a separation, it doesn't feel intentional. It just kind of feels like life is taking them in different directions. And that's what makes it heartbreaking. So whereas before when I did the reading, I was annoyed as shit because why are you even pranking at this time when you know this is serious for her? But now I actually, I'm fair. At least I do my best to be. I'm human, right? But I know that feeling, when everyone's in your ear, when everyone gets in the mix. I'm sure it's not easy for either of them to hear that majority wants them to break up, but it has a lot to do with the choices that he has made and people holding Halle to a high regard. But my thing is with Halle, opposites attracts. What if Halle wants to be with him? What if Halle likes the laughter and the joking and the pranks and all the crazy shit? What if she likes that? What if it balances everything out for them? So what may not make sense to me or to you or to anyone, it makes sense to them. There's a reason why they work or why they are together. However, all of us that are older, we see things for what it is because we all have walked through that and been through that. If we hear anything about a separation, I would not be shocked. But if we hear anything in the realms of we are always going to be friends, and yes, we are together, but we're just keeping it private, I also wouldn't be shocked if they do that too. And this is a lesson that DDG had to learn, because I keep feeling there was a lot of backlash when he was being a little sloppy on social media. And again, it's a lesson to be learned. Growing pains. You live, you learn. We have the Chariot. What is to come for them going forward? We have the Seven of Cups reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles reverse. We have the King of Wands reverse. Another prediction that I am seeing here going forward is we may see them living their lives or doing their own thing. So we're going to see her promote and get her praises for this movie. She may even get, I heard an Oscar. She may get Oscar buzz for this. And then with him, I keep seeing parties. We're going to see him partying. So more rumors and more stuff is going to be circulating on the internet surrounding their relationship. And the best thing that they can do as of right now is don't speak on it. Literally. And I said that earlier in the reading, but if they speak on it, everything just kind of implodes. So the last time when Halle tweeted what she tweeted saying, hey, none of these things are true, she can't do that shit ever again. She cannot do that shit. If anything's going on, whether it's true or not, they cannot address it. That's what I would say. Like if I was doing it, like that's what I would say. Do not address it. Whether if it's true or not, do not address it. Don't mention it. Because you're opening the gates of hell when you try to defend it or try to, no. Because think about it, when they have tried to defend it, it made everything worse. Just let it be chit chat. Is more publicity for them anyways, especially for him. Seven of Cups reverse, needing to make important decisions, cloudiness and confusion. Seven of Pentacles reverse. This speaks about what are we building upon? What are we growing? We need to work towards this, rebuilding trust, rebuilding a stronger friendship foundation. Nine of Swords reverse. Nine of Swords reverse. Oh, this card flipped out. We have the Queen of Wands reverse. There's someone also, again, drama is coming towards him. Again, he needs to be careful. He needs to be careful. There's also an emphasis of your friends or the people you surround yourself with can be the reason why things take a different turn. So mind your company. Pay attention to who's really for you and who isn't. Because I remember seeing something where DDG was kind of put in a situation where his guy friends were talking smack and just being unnecessarily problematic. And I believe he backed out and tried to get out of it because, again, if he said anything or laughed or did anything to kind of co-sign it, then it would have been another shit show for him. Something like that is manifesting and going to be popping up again. And it's going to be showing up within the next 3 months or less. 10 of Cups reverse. There's a disconnect here. And then the Star card. What Spirit is telling me in regards to how will this end, whatever that's meant to be will be. Whatever that's meant to be will be. If it falls apart, you can always pick up the pieces and fix it and make it even more beautiful than it was before. And time will allow everyone involved to grow, to become who they need to become. This is really what growing up is all about. So, giving them so much grace because they're in their early 20s. That's that time. Even when I do readings for people that are around their age group, these are the things that they're facing. These are the things that they go through. And all of us that are older have been through that, but we have the wisdom to know the difference. This is why there's a lot of, this can go left, but I have a good feeling that it can also restore and repair itself in the future if they continue to hold respect for one another and be mindful of what they entertain and who they surround themselves with. This is specifically for him, not much so for Halle. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for sitting with me and allowing me to pull cards regarding this. I'm happy to do this, and I hope this reading resonated. And maybe a lot of you are kind of dealing with people trying to pull you guys apart as well, if there's someone that you're in love with or care about. Let me know how you felt about this reading. These are my predictions, and these are my this is my intuitive breakdown regarding this. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.